Dear students, in the previous lectures we have studied the topic from this paper number 14, natural products. Here we are proceeding to study another topic, electrophilic addition to carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-carbon triple bond. The syllabus includes Part A, addition to carbon-carbon double bond, introduction, examples of addition reactions, mechanism of electron addition to carbon-carbon double bond, their orientation reactivity. These reactions we are going to study hydrohalogenation, anti-Markovnikov addition, that is the peroxide effect, rearrangements, then addition of halogens, water, hypohalous acid, then hydroxylation, hydroboration oxidation, hydrogenation and ozonolysis. The part 2, that is B, includes introduction, examples of addition reaction to carbon-carbon triple bond, mechanism of electrophilic addition to carbon-carbon triple bond, that is the addition of halogens, addition of halogen acids, addition of hydrogen, addition of water, formation of metal acid halides. The first we are going to see the electrophilic addition to carbon-carbon double bond, that is the part A. Now we are knowing in these compounds the structure contains two double bonds where one bond in the carbon-carbon is a sigma bond which is formed by axial overlap and which is a strong bond, while another bond is formed by the lateral overlapping or sidewise overlapping of the p orbitals, and these p orbitals are laterally overlapping and therefore this pi bond is a weak bond. The overlapping is shown here, okay. These are the overlapping. This sigma bond is shown, this is a sigma bond, while this is a lateral overlapping, this is a lateral overlapping, okay, of these dumbbell shape p orbitals and thus forming pi bond, okay, and therefore these compound contains two bonds. One is a sigma bond and another is a pi bond. Sigma bond is a strong bond and pi bond is a weak bond. Okay. Now we know the pi electrons are loosely held by the carbon atoms and hence they are more diffuse in the space. The position of double bond is a reactive site in these molecules. The pi bond is a weak, less stable, more reactive and has tendency to react with a reagent to form two or more stable sigma bonds with the part of the reagent. This is the characteristic addition reactions of this compound, and due to the presence of loosely held pi electrons, the doubly bonded compound tend to undergo addition reactions with electron deficient bases, that is electrophilic reagent, and hence electrophilic reactions are characteristic reactions of alkenes. In some cases, when electron withdrawing groups are present on the double bond system, that is on carbon atom, then nucleophilic addition reactions are also observed. But major electrophilic substitution reactions are observed. Okay. The first is addition of hydrogen, okay, across the double bond. These compounds undergo addition of hydrogen in the presence of metal catalysts like nickel and to form a saturated compound, and the reaction is known as catalytic hydrogenation. This is the reaction. Addition of hydrogen and forming saturated compound. This is the unsaturated compound. Okay. The second one is addition of halogens. These compounds undergo addition of halogen, that is chlorine or bromine, and form vicinal dihalides. Okay, that is the groups are on the different carbon atom, that is vicinal, and the reaction is halogenation. This is a compound containing carbon-carbon double bond, halogens. This is XX. Vicinal dihalides are formed. The third is addition of hydrogen halide, that is HX. These compound undergo addition of hydrogen halide HX to form alkyl halide, and the reaction is known as hydrohalogenation. This is the compound alkene, this is hydrogen halide, addition across the double bond, here H and here X, therefore alkyl halide is formed. Okay, then addition of hypohalous acid HOX. Okay, these compound undergo addition with hypohalous acid and form halohydrines. Okay, this is the compound containing double bond. This is a hypohalous acid, addition across the double bond forming halohydrine. Then next addition is addition of water molecule. These compound undergo addition of water in presence of mineral acids and catalysts and form alcohols. Okay, here the alcohol is formed. This is the reaction, addition of water in presence of mineral acid, addition across the double bond, alcohol is formed. Okay, this is the alcoholic OH group. Then addition of borane. Okay, on addition with borane, they form alkyl boranes, that is RBH2, R2BH or R3B in stepwise manner, and this is hydroboration. Okay, the addition, this is a compound containing double bond, borane. Okay, these two, that is a final product. Okay, then addition of ozone. Of course, ozone is O3, which is added across the double bond, and ozonide is formed. The reaction is known as ozonization. Then we are going to study the mechanism of these addition reactions to carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, I have told you in these compounds one bond is a strong sigma bond, and 2 sigma electrons are firmly held by the carbon atoms, where the other is weak, less stable, that is the pi bonds, and these 2 pi bonds are loosely held by the carbon atom. The pi electrons are diffused and readily available for electrophilic attack, that is electrophilic reagent, and hence electrophilic addition reactions are the characteristic reactions of compound containing carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, this is a compound containing double bond. Here, for example, X, when these electrons of the bonds are slightly shifted on the other, that is on Y, then Y acquires slightly negative charge, X acquires slightly positive charge, and thus electrophile get attacked first. Final attack of nucleophile. Okay, the mechanism is represented here, assuming that Y part of the atom is more electronegative than X, and therefore the addendum could be represented as I have told, that is delta positive on X here, while delta negative on Y. Okay, and therefore compound having carbon-carbon double bond, this is addendum, and this electrophile part will come towards the electron rich center, that is a pi bonds. Okay, and this rearranges forming this carbocation. The electron will get attached forming carbocation, and therefore this carbocation and further reaction with this negative part, that is Y minus, forms the addition product. Okay. Initially, the peripheral electrons of the pi bond attract the electrophile end, that is X is the electrophilic end of the adenine to form weak pi complex. We have seen the pi complex. The positive end is embedded in the electron cloud, gives positive charge to the pi complex, leaving nucleophile, that is Y minus. The complex then rearranges to carbocation, and which then reacts with the remainder nucleophile, forming addition product. Okay. The first reaction is hydrohalogenation. The addition of hydrogen halide, that is HX, for example, hydrogen chloride, hydrogen bromide, hydrogen iodide across a double bond is called as a hydrohalogenation. This is the alkane molecule, addition of hydrogen halide across the double bond. This is across the double bond forming alkyl halide. The reaction is called as hydrohalogenation. The product of the reaction is, of course, alkyl halide. When halogen acid HX is added to the symmetrical alkane, here this is a symmetrical alkane 1, 2, okay, then the addition, okay, only one product is obtained, whatever may be the way of addition. That is either hydrogen added on the left carbon and halogen on the right carbon, or halogen atom is added on the left carbon and hydrogen on the right. Okay, and therefore the product is same, only one. This is the reaction, symmetrically substituted. Okay, symmetrically alkene molecule, the product is, okay, bromoethane, or it is also common name ethyl bromide. Again, this is the symmetrical alkene, addition of this HBr, okay, to bromo, the product is here. This is a 1 to 2 bromo, 1 to 2 bromo, and therefore only one product is possible in about 2 reactions. This is very important. Whereas when halogen acid is added to an unsymmetrical alkene, then there is a possibility of formation of 2 different alkyl halides by 2 ways of additions. Okay, this is a alkene molecule. When this halogen acid adds, when this X is added to the second carbon atom, then the product is 2 halo, and when it is on first, the product is 1 halo, and thus there are 2 products, 1 and 2 are formed, and here the problem of orientation comes, and therefore we have to find out whether product 1 or product 2 is obtained in major amount and the reason for that. Now, in most cases, the problem may be solved by the empirical rule given by the Russian chemist Markovnikov, and this empirical rule is known as a Markovnikov rule by its name. What is the rule? This rule states that when an unsymmetrical reagent is added to an unsymmetrical alkene molecule, the positive part of the reagent attaches itself to that doubly bonded carbon atom which has more number of hydrogen atoms. That is, positive part attaches to the carbon containing more number of hydrogen atom. This is again, in another word, the negative part of the reagent is attached to that carbon atom which possesses less number of hydrogen atom. Okay, and this means that in above reaction of addition of hydrogen halide to propene, the major product will be 2-halopropane according to this Markovnikov rule, that is a Markovnikov addition product. Okay, propene, this negative part goes to the carbon containing less number of hydrogen atom, or the positive part goes to the carbon containing, okay, more number of hydrogen atom across the double bond. Okay, here, and therefore the product is 2-halopropane, which is according to Markovnikov's rule. Now, the theoretical explanation of this rule. Now, Markovnikov proposed his rule on the basis of experimental observations. The rule can be explained on the basis of mechanism of the reaction. Now, in the addition of unsymmetrical reagent to unsymmetrical alkene, the step 1 could conveniently lead to the formation of two different carbocations. Here, the addition to unsymmetrical alkene molecule of this hydrogen halide, there are possibility of formation of two different cation. The first is primary carbocation, while the second one is secondary carbocation. When propene reacts with this hydrogen halide, the proton can be added to carbon 2, giving a primary carbocation, or it can be added, that is positive part, can be added to carbon 1, forming a secondary carbocation. Okay, and the major product of the reaction is 2-halopropane, because it is formed from more stable carbocation. This indicates that is what is a more stable carbocation. We are going to see in the next diagram. This indicates that first form pi complex breaks down more readily to form secondary carbocation than it does to form primary carbocation. Okay, in the diagram, the pi complex, when breaks down, the formation of secondary carbocation, this is the secondary carbocation, is achieved at lower energy, and therefore this secondary carbocation is more stable, while the primary, this is a primary carbocation, is formed at higher energy, and therefore here the formation of more stable carbocation, that is the secondary carbocation, is achieved by the breaking of pi complex, and therefore propene on treatment with hydrogen halide gives 2-halopropene as a major product. Okay. Now the reactivity of these halogen acids in the addition of alkenes is, the first one is HI, that is hydrogen halide, then bromide, chloride and fluoride. The strongest acid is the most reactive, whereas the weakest is least. Now the next is anti-Markovnikov addition. The product obtained is not according to the Markovnikov's rule, but it is anti to this rule, and this addition is done in presence of peroxide, and therefore the effect is known as a peroxide effect. When propene is treated with hydrogen bromide in the presence of peroxide or under other conditions that promote radical formation, the addition reaction proceeds via a rapid chain reaction to give 1-bromopropane. This is a unsymmetrical alkene, addition of hydrogen bromide in presence of peroxide. The product is 1-bromopropane instead of 2-bromo, and it is anti to the Markovnikov's rule, and therefore the addition product is known as anti-Markovnikov's addition product. What is happening here? The negative part of the adding radical goes to the carbon containing more number of hydrogen atoms, while in Markovnikov's rule it goes to the carbon containing less number of hydrogen atoms. Okay, the mechanism of this anti-Markovnikov addition reaction is described as a free radical chain reaction. Here the mechanism is given. Okay, here the free radical, bromide free radical is formed, and this bromide free radical is reacted with our alkene molecule giving this A, and this A reacts further with hydrogen bromide giving the 1-bromo product with a bromine free radical. Okay, this is a reaction 1, while this is a 2. Initially, peroxide reacts with hydrogen bromide to form bromine free radical, which reacts with propene molecule to form more stable free radical A, which is a secondary free radical. And this A then reacts with second molecule of hydrogen bromide, forming the product 1-bromopropane, and new bromine free radical is formed which reacts with the second molecule of propane. In this way, the reaction 1 and 2 go on continuously, leading to the formation of product 1-bromopropane, and this is done in the anti-Markovnikov's addition. With this, I conclude my lecture. Thank you.